In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create bulk YouTube shorts in less than 10 minutes. This channel here is using the same strategy, and you can see it's getting over millions of views, and I'm going to show you how to do similar thing like this. And this channel is actually making some very good amount of money on YouTube using the same strategy. So I started uploading on this channel just about 5 days ago, and I used the same strategy to create some bulk videos or guessing games, and you can see I'm already getting some views on this short, some very good views, and I'm getting some good subscribers as well. So this channel is just about 5 days old. I started uploading, so you can subscribe to this channel if you're somebody who enjoy quizzes and some trivial videos. Then you can subscribe to this channel. I'll leave the link at the description of this video. So now let's see, we're going to create something like this, and I'm going to show you the entire process, everything step by step with no step skip. We all need to use Canva. So Canva is free. You can subscribe for a 30-day free and you get some premium access. Okay, so we can use ChatGPT or Perplexity AI. We can use this to generate our content, so you don't need to go through any stress in order to do this. So now let's see the strategy this channel is using. Now let's first go to ChatGPT. You can use ChatGPT. You can see I've been able to generate this. What we're going to do is, if you look at this channel, they have some title. They first have a title for this video, and then they have a content being generated. So let me play this video for you to see. The same strategy, and then let's jump right into this. Now first of all, let's go to either Canva or Perplexity. I've generated this, and I'm going to leave the prompts at the description of this video. Preferably I'm going to use Perplexity. So what I'm going to do is that I already have my prompt here, which I will show you how to get this prompt. I'm going to copy this prompt, so when I go to perplexity.ai, I'll just paste this prompt over here, okay, and then hit enter, and it's actually going to generate the content for me. So we're going to create a bulk YouTube short in less than 10 minutes. So Perplexity has actually generated my content for me. If you want to generate more, you can actually add Perplexity to add more to it, but let's work with this. Now we have our content generator. Now we'll go to Canva and then just set for YouTube shorts, and then select this. So click on create a blank YouTube short. So by default it's going to give us 5 seconds. Now we're going to get some video background. So from the element section you can search for video background. So let's just search for, you can search for any inspiration video background. For the purpose of this, let me just search for spiral. So now let's go to video, and then from here I'm just going to drag any of this spiral background, just drop it here. I'm going to resize this to fit on my YouTube short, so I'm just going to drag this and make sure it covers the full length of what I'm doing. Now it's going to give the timeline, which is about 30 seconds. So now let's drag this until we get something like 5 seconds. You want to have a YouTube short just like 5 seconds, so just drag this, and you can see the timing on the timeline. So let's leave it around 5 seconds. So that is okay for me. Now I have my background. Remember this is actually a video background, the spiral background, to keep playing. So now let's try and add our element to this. So if you look at what I generated in Perplexity, we have the topic part 1 and then part 2. So what we're going to do right here is to go to our text tool, click on your text tool here, and then we can drag any of the text over here. You can drag any over here, and then we're actually going to say title, or just double click on that. So let's say title or topic. So you can reposition this, and then if you want to change your text, you can just go to actually the effects option here, and then you can change your font type. I'm going to pick something more interesting, and you can change the background to maybe red, just to make it more visible. If you want to change your font here, just go to the fonts section here, and then you can switch to any fonts. I'm going to use the Anton over here. Yeah, you can increase the font size as well. You can do that from here. So I'm just going to demonstrate to show you how to actually create a bulk YouTube short. Now we have this set. Now let's try and then get the second part of this video. We need to get the main content here, so we're going to do the part 1 and then part 2. So I'm actually going to go ahead and add another text again. Let me call this one part 1. Okay, so I actually have the part 1 here, and then we want to just duplicate this. So click on this and then duplicate this, and then we change this one to part 2. Okay, so now we just want to do something here. We want to make sure if the text is very long, it shouldn't go beyond our screen. So what we're going to do is that let's drag this and then align it. Make sure this pink line will show. Make sure it doesn't go beyond that pink line. So make sure it doesn't go beyond this pink line in order to contain our text. The text will not go beyond the screen. So we do this for part 2 as well. Now this is going to be displayed at the same place, but I'll show you. We first need to connect the data first before we can connect this back. So now we have this, and I think everything is done from this stage. Now we'll go back to perplexity, and then we copy everything that we have over here. Let's copy everything, and then we're going to create the bulk YouTube short. You can do more, but just going to show you the demonstration, and then we can see how to do that. Now we're going to use something called bulk create. I have this here just because I've been using it. If you can't see this, you can easily go to apps here, click on apps, and then when you scroll down, you can see we have bulk create over here, or you can equally search that from the search button here and you get that. So I'm going to click on bulk create, and from here you need to click on enter data manually, and then we're going to paste everything here. So you can press Ctrl V on your keyboard to paste your table right here. So this was what I copied. Okay, and then I've not copied everything, so I think I'll just go back here. I need to go back here and then copy everything. Okay, I think that's exactly what I copied. So I think let's work with it. So this is what I copied. I have only 10 at the moment, but let's work with it. The process is basically going to be the same. If you have 1,000, if you have 10,000, the process is going to be the same. Now we have our topic, we have a part 1, we have part 2. Just go ahead and click on done. And you can see we have the topic here and the part 1 and part 2. We need to now connect this data on our timeline. So right click on the topic here and then go to connect. But before we do that, let's first do one more thing here. Let's first show timeline. Right click and then let's go to show timing. So we want part 1 to be displayed first before part 2. So let's work on this. Let's make sure we have 5 seconds in all. So let's allow this to display for 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds here. So yeah, so let me leave this one around 2.5 seconds, and then after that my part 2 will also show. So this is going to be the remaining 2.5 seconds as well. Okay, perfect. So that is what we have at the moment. Now that we have this, we are going to connect our data. Okay, so just come back to your work and then right click here. Okay, let's first connect the topic. So right click and then go to connect data and then select the topic. Okay, then you'll see something like this, but don't worry, everything will be perfect. So you can see this is connected right here. Let's go to part 2 and the part 1 first and go to connect, and we're going to select the part 1 here and then equally do the same thing for part 2, and then we connect that and then select part 2 from here. Now we can actually go ahead and then drag this on top of this because we want them to be displayed at the same place. So now this is actually what we want. You can add background sound and music and everything. There's nothing wrong with that. Now that we have this, just go ahead and click on continue. I've not added any music, but you can do that. You can add sound effect and everything. So we now have generate 10 designs. So just go ahead and click on generate. It's going to open this in a new tab. Okay, so we have this perfectly generated, but what is going to happen is that you can actually go through this and then just reposition this one in order to fit on your screen, or just reduce the font size. Okay, can reduce the font size, but at the moment we have everything generated. I can play this for you to see. So let's see. So you can see I have my 10 YouTube short generated on my screen, and it's going to play this for you to see, and I'm going to show you after that we can download it. We have this displayed over here, so you're going to generate that number of YouTube short for us. So So you can see over here we have a separate YouTube short generated. All you need to do before you download this is to make sure you select every short and then make sure the heading over here, which is quite very huge, you can reduce the font size in order to be displayed on one line. You can see I've been able to switch this to one line. So that's the only thing you need to do over here. The text, as for the text part, it will not overlap. Okay, so all you need to do is to make sure you select the title here, reduce the font in order to have this on one line. So I'm going to download this to show you how this is going to look like, how you can download it and start using it. But like I said, you can add your separate background music to this, but we are going to use it this way. Now let's download this and then we can see our 10 YouTube shorts at a go. So let's go to share and then go to downloads and then make sure you select it. So you can see we have 10 pages. So make sure you select download pages as separate file. That is very important. So download pages as separate file so that we can have our 10 shorts. If it's 50 shorts YouTube short, you can get everything at a go. So go ahead and click on download. So it's going to take some time to download this for you. After this is done, I'm going to show you the shorts. So we have our 10 YouTube shorts being downloaded. Let's now open this in the folder. So you can see everything now is in bulk, it's in a zip file. Just extract this and then let's open this. So let me increase the view for you to see. So you can see this is where we have the amazing work. So we've been able to create our shorts. That's the 10 YouTube shorts. We have everything right here. You can see I've been able to create my 10 YouTube shorts at a go. You can just open one of them then see how it's going to look like. So you can see how this is going to look like. So it will keep changing. So I have part 1 will come, then part 2 will follow in that order. So it's going to bring the part 1 and then part 2 will follow in that order. So I've been able to create 10 YouTube shorts at a go. You can use the same strategy to do 50 as long as you want. So all you have to do is to make sure you adjust the heading and make sure it fits on one line so that it can be readable, and that is all. You can use it to create as amazing as you want. Like, subscribe for more videos. I'm going to show you how you can create quiz video like this. You can create bulk quiz videos like this and get some good number of views. And also subscribe. The link is going to be at the description, and then the prompt is also going to be at the description of the video. Till I come away again, remember to subscribe for more. Bye bye.